Welcome to our comprehensive overview of the Crusades. In this documentary, we will explore the history, key elements, and lasting impact of these medieval military campaigns. The Crusades, initiated by the Latin Church, spanned from the late 11th to the late 13th centuries, aiming to reclaim the Holy Lands from Muslim control. Originating in Western Europe and extending to the Middle East, these campaigns were marked by a convergence of cultures, ideologies, and technological advancements. It was an era of intense conflict and a quest for spiritual and territorial dominance. As we journey through this historical landscape, we'll uncover the motivations that drove thousands to take up the cross, the key events that defined these campaigns, and their profound effects on the world. From the bustling streets of medieval Europe to the fortified cities of the Middle East, prepare to delve into the intricate tapestry of the Crusades. Stay with us as we embark on this journey through one of history's most intriguing and tumultuous periods. Next, we'll delve into the religious, political, and economic motivations behind these monumental events. The Crusades were driven by a mix of religious fervor, political ambition, and economic gain. Let's delve into these motivations. At the heart of the Crusades were deeply rooted religious motivations. Many believed they were answering a divine call, with the Pope promising spiritual rewards and indulgences. This provided a powerful incentive for both nobility and commoners alike. Political factors also played a crucial role. European leaders saw the Crusades as an opportunity to expand their influence and territory. By leading these campaigns, they could unify their own fractured realms under a common cause. Economic incentives shouldn't be overlooked either. The Crusades opened new trade routes and opportunities for wealth. Crusaders were tempted by tales of exotic lands and riches in the East. Understanding the motivations behind the Crusades gives us insight into the complex interplay of faith, power, and wealth in medieval society. As we move forward, you'll see how these factors influence the course of history, shaping the world in ways still felt today. Throughout history, the Crusades have been a subject of rigorous debate and interpretation. Early accounts, written by those who lived through the events or shortly after, often glorified the expeditions, portraying them as heroic and divinely sanctioned. However, modern historians have reevaluated these narratives, shedding light on their complexities and moral ambiguities. Today, the historiography of the Crusades incorporates multiple perspectives. Some view them as products of fervent religious devotion, while others emphasize political and economic motivations. These differing views have sparked intense controversies among scholars. As we delve deeper, we'll see how these varying interpretations have shaped our understanding of the Crusades and their place in history. The story of the Crusades is not just about medieval conflicts, but also about how we, across the centuries, choose to remember and interpret them. To fully grasp the complex history of the Crusades, we must first understand the language used to describe them. The term crusade itself originates from the Latin crux, meaning cross, encapsulating the essence of these religious and military campaigns. Key terms like crusader refer to those who participated in these expeditions, including knights, nobility, and others who embarked on these sacred missions. The phrase holy war describes the religious motivations driving the Crusaders, combining the sanctity of their cause with their conflicts. Jihad, often seen as the Islamic counterpart to the Crusades, is another crucial term. Understanding the etymology and context of these terms is critical for a nuanced perspective. As we journey further, you'll see how these terms come alive in the narratives to follow. The Crusading movement spanned several centuries and included numerous campaigns. Our journey begins with the First Crusade, launched in 1096, initiated by Pope Urban II and led by figures like Godfrey of Bouillon and Raymond of Toulouse. Then came the Second Crusade from 1147 to 1150, led by King Louis VII of France and Emperor Conrad III of Germany, though it faltered. The Third Crusade, from 1189 to 1192, featured Richard the Lionheart, Philip II of France, and Frederick Barbarossa, marking a monumental clash with Saladin. The Fourth Crusade in 1202 deviated from its original purpose, ending with the sack of Constantinople in 1204, altering Byzantine and Latin relations. The Children's Crusade of 1212, though less successful, reminds us of the human spirit and desperation that spurred these journeys. As we proceed, you'll see how these crusades shaped history, influencing both the East and the West. During the Crusades, military orders like the Knights Templar, the Knights Hospitaller, and the Teutonic Knights emerged as influential forces. Each order had a distinct mission, but shared a common purpose: to protect and expand Christian territories in the Holy Land. The Knights Templar, known for their white mantles adorned with a red cross, evolved into a formidable military and financial organization. The Knights Hospitaller began by caring for sick and injured pilgrims, but soon took on military duties, defending key strongholds like the island of Rhodes. The Teutonic Knights, with their black crosses on white coats, focused on northern Europe, notably in Prussia and the Baltic region, where they established their own monastic state. These orders played critical roles in battles and fortifications and left an enduring legacy through their contributions to military tactics, infrastructure, and culture. As we move further, you'll see how the art and architecture of the Crusades reflect this turbulent yet transformative period. As we delve into the artistic and architectural legacy of the Crusades, we begin with the formidable Crusader castles. These structures, scattered across the Levant, stood as powerful symbols of the Crusaders' military strength. Their imposing walls and strategic locations not only defended territories but also showcased architectural advancements. Religious art from the Crusades also left a profound mark on history. From intricate mosaics to stunning frescoes, these works captured both the spiritual fervor and the cultural exchanges of the time, often depicting scenes of biblical significance. Moreover, the fusion of Western European and Byzantine styles led to architectural marvels spanning cathedrals and civic buildings. As we continue, let's investigate how these elements intertwined with the economic facets of the Crusades. The resources required to sustain these endeavors were immense. Next, we'll explore the financial mechanisms that fueled the crusading campaigns. Financing the Crusades required vast resources, and understanding their funding is key to grasping their economic impact. These campaigns were supported through taxes, donations, and loans from both secular and religious sources. The Church played a central role, utilizing its influence to gather donations from the faithful, often in the form of indulgences. Nobility and monarchs contributed significant sums, raising funds through taxes and pledges of land or other assets. The economic ramifications of these financial activities were profound. The diversion of large amounts of wealth and resources towards the Crusades affected local economies, leading to both opportunities and hardships. Merchants and bankers saw new avenues for gain, while peasants and local economies occasionally suffered. This complex web of funding influenced the course and success of these campaigns, reflecting the broader economic landscape of the medieval period. Next, we'll explore the lasting legacy of these monumental events. The Crusades had profound and lasting effects on both the East and the West. They reshaped societies, economies, and cultures in ways that still resonate today. These consequences are evident in the complex relationships between these regions, marked by both conflict and cooperation. Cultural exchanges, prompted by these military campaigns, led to the sharing of knowledge, art, and technology that enriched civilizations on both sides. Modern perceptions of the Crusades are varied and often contentious, reflecting their deep impact. As we delve into the legacy of the Crusades, we uncover the intricate tapestry of influence they wove into history. From the revival of trade routes to architectural marvels, their legacy is truly multifaceted. The story of the Crusades is a testament to the enduring power of historical events to shape our world. Their echoes continue to influence cultural interactions and historical discourse. Let's explore this fascinating legacy together. As we bring our documentary to a close, let's reflect on the complex and multifaceted nature of the Crusades. We have delved into the origins of these medieval campaigns, examined the key figures and movements, and explored their rich cultural and architectural legacies. The Crusades were driven by a mix of religious fervor, political ambition, and economic incentives, creating ripple effects felt even in today's world. From the imposing castles of the Crusaders to the religious art that adorned holy sites, their impact is still observed. We've traced the nuanced interpretations of historians and considered their significant long-term consequences. The Crusades underscore the power of belief, the drive for conquest, and the enduring nature of cultural exchange. As we close this chapter, we encourage you to continue exploring the past, as it holds invaluable lessons for the present and the future. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more compelling stories from the annals of time.